Hello, everybody. Welcome back with Unit 2. We are going to be learning about comparing and ordering numbers today, and I am so excited to begin this with you. Today, the focus is going to be on comparing numbers, and this is going to be a somewhat easy lesson for you guys because you have already been doing this since first and second grade. That's right, comparing numbers. We are going to see which number the gator is going to eat. So comparing numbers is simply comparing two items. We're going to be comparing these two numbers to see if they are exactly the same or if one is larger than the other. And whichever one is larger than the other, the gator's going to eat. Comparing is when you take two things and find how they are similar and how they are different. So here I have this planet up here that's blue and purple and orange. And then I have this planet down here that's orange and yellow and red. A couple of ways of how they are similar, how they are the same. They are both planets, they are both spheres, and they are both located in space. They both also have orange in them. How they're different is this one has blue and purple, and this one has some yellow and red. This one is bigger, this one is smaller, this one's on the left, this one's on the right. So you can compare two things, pretty much any two objects, people, whatever you want to compare, and find how they're similar and how they're different, okay? They are not exactly the same, so they are not equal. These planets are not equal. So we're finding with numbers, we're going to be looking and seeing if we can find a difference in those numbers to see which one the gator is going to eat, okay? Let's talk about that. So how do we compare numbers? It's the same exact thing as always. The gator is going to eat the bigger number. And when I say gator, I mean that symbol, okay? And it looks like doo doo, okay? It looks like kind of like a triangle turned sideways, missing a part. And so we're going to see which one the gator is going to eat down here with these two numbers. We have a 28 and a 36. Which number do you think is bigger there? If you're not sure, you could compare the biggest places. And these two numbers, the biggest places are the ones, tens. So I've got a 2 in the tens and a 3 in the tens. 3 is bigger, so the gator is going to eat that number. This symbol is exactly what I was talking about with that gator, okay? So whenever I say gator, this is the symbol I'm talking about. The next one, and look, there he is, he's so cute. Hungry, hungry gator, hungry, hungry gator, hungry, hungry gator. Which one is he gonna eat? All right, so we're gonna figure out which ones the gator is gonna eat today. Now, I don't know about y'all, but when I get hungry, you better watch out. My mom says I get hangry, and that is just hungry, angry. Because when I'm hungry, and I want food, okay? And when I get hungry, if I was given two options of food, I'm going to pick the one that has the most food because I'm hungry and my stomach is growling, and it's like, pick the one with the most food because that's what I want to eat. I want to eat the most food, right? And so that's how the gator is. The gator is hungry. You guys, have you ever seen a gator before? I saw one in Florida last year. Those things are huge, okay? They're scary. They've got big teeth. I would get out of the way, right? But the gator is going to want to eat the bigger number. The gator is going to want to eat something that's going to fill his belly up. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to help him get full. So we have two different numbers right here. Obviously, they're not the same, so we're not going to use an equal sign here. But we are going to see which one is bigger. Looking at these numbers, you could probably tell already which one is bigger. But if they were bigger numbers, like a 4-digit number, which is what we're going to do in a minute, you're going to compare the biggest places. So I've got a 5 in the hundreds place and a 1 in the hundreds place. Which one is bigger? Obviously the 5, so that's the one the gator's going to eat, okay? So the gator here would eat this number because it's bigger, okay? He's going to want to eat 526 over 149. It's just bigger. It's more. All right, these are the signs. Signs, signs, signs. This is what you need to know, all right? The first three are the main ones that we're talking about today. The bottom one we'll get to in a second. Okay, so we've got the less than sign. I'm going to make a separate video showing you how to never forget these signs. And it's going to be a super short video. I'm going to include it after this one. But I have to change the camera angle on it to show you guys my hands. And that's how you're going to remember these signs. Anyway, for now, the less than sign, this L goes like this. And if you turned this L a little bit this way, it would almost look like the less than sign. So this is how I remember the less than sign. The greater than sign is just the opposite one. So if you can tell what the less than sign is, then you know, well, this one's not less than, so it's got to be greater, right? There's only two options there. And then the next one is equal to. Hopefully we all know what an equal sign looks like. These are going to be your three main ones, okay? You're only going to use the equal to sign if the numbers are exactly the same in all 4 or 3 digits, okay? And then this bottom one is called the not equal sign. It's an equal sign with a slash through it because it is not equal. You're really not going to see this symbol much, but this is something that you will see in 4th grade more. So I just want to at least show you what it looks like and familiarize yourself with it. It has a slash through it because it's saying not equal, okay? But instead of using the not equal sign, we're just going to use the less than or greater than sign. So these 3 up here are going to be our main focus today. All right. We have a 4-digit number here, and you're probably looking at this and thinking, why did you put colors on all of these digits? It's because I want to show you that when you are comparing 4-digit numbers, there are ways that it can get confusing, okay? So you have to take it digit by digit. So what we're going to do is we're going to first start in the largest place. We have the thousands place here. If you've noticed, I've got a 1 in the thousands place here and a 1 in the thousands place there. You don't just put an equal sign and say, well, they're the same. No, we have to make sure they're the same in each digit to use an equal sign. And I have a feeling that we're going to find some way that they're different, okay? More oftentimes than not, they are going to be different and not exactly the same. If you find an equal one, that's going to be rare, okay? So we've got a 1 and a 1. Those are the same. So we have to go to the hundreds place and compare those numbers. I've got a 2 and a 2. Those are the same. So I'm going to go to the tens. I've got a 3 and a 3. Those are the same. So now I'm going to go to the ones. I've got a 0 and an 8. And finally, I have a difference. So I can tell which one is the gator going to eat, 0 or 8. Well, 8 is bigger, so the gator is going to eat that one. I used this symbol, okay? And this symbol stands for less than. That's because when I read this sentence, now with this symbol in it, it should make sense. 1,230 is less than 1,238. And is that true? Yes, it is, because 0 is smaller than 8. So this is a less than symbol because it looks like an L. All right, let's keep rolling. All right, let's look at this one together. We are going to start in the greatest place. First of all, you want to make sure that they have the exact same amount of digits, because if you have a 3-digit number and a 4-digit number, which we don't here, then obviously the 4-digit number is bigger and you don't even have to compare the numbers. So we're going to look at the thousands place here because these both have 4 digits. We've got a 5 here and a 2 here. Which one do you think the gator is going to eat? If you said 5, you are correct. So we're going to put a symbol over here that the gator is going to eat it this way. Think about what words would make sense here, okay? Would that symbol be greater than or less than? This one's coming first, so we would say 5,337 is 2,573. Is it less than or greater than? It's greater than. The greater than one is over here, okay? So when you put this symbol, the gator's going to eat this one. Also think about, what does that symbol mean? It means greater than. 5,337 is greater than 2,573. It should make sense when you read it. All right, the next one. We are going to compare starting in the thousands place. Both of these have 4 digits. They both have commas, so I know that they're both ready to go. 4 and 4. Those are the exact same number. So now what do we have to do? We have to go to the hundreds place. Good. And here we have a 3 and we have a 7. So I can stop here because they're not the same. And I can say to myself, which one is bigger, the 3 or the 7? The 7. So the gator's going to eat the 7. This symbol is less than because it looks like an L, okay? 4,376 is less than 4,763, which is true because 300 is less than 700. The next one, here we go. Let's start in the thousands place. Both of these are 4 digits, so we're ready to go. We've got a 6 and a 6. So we're going to go to the hundreds next. 8, 8. All right, they're the same. Let's go to the tens. 2, 2. Those are the same. Let's go to the ones. 7, 7. So here I have the exact same number. What symbol do you think we're going to put there? If you said the equal to symbol, you are correct. 6,827 is equal to 6,827, and that is correct. Now, before we do this one, I want you to look at these numbers. Do you notice a difference here? Go ahead, take your time. This number has 3 digits. This number has 4 digits. Do I even need to compare the places? No, because there's nothing in the thousands place to compare this to. The 5 is obviously going to beat out the thousands place, which is nothing. There's nothing in the thousands place over here. So don't get confused if you see 576 and you see 5,760. You're like, oh, they got a 5, a 5, a 7, a 7, a 6, and a 6. That doesn't matter because this has a whole extra place. If it's a 4-digit number, buddy, that's way more than this, right? Would you rather have $576 or $5,760? I don't know about you, but I want $5,000 more than 500. That's way bigger. So I'm going to have my Gator eat this number. What symbol is that called when the Gator is eating it this way? It looks like an L. There's your hint. It is less than, and that would make the sentence true. 576 is less than 5,760. So therefore, this symbol means less than. Okay, so when you read out that symbol, it should make sense. That sentence should make sense. It should be true. All right, we have this one. What I want to talk to you guys about is these numbers look very similar, so you have to be very careful. The most important thing is to slow it down, okay? We're going to slow it down, go digit by digit. We have a 4-digit number and a 4-digit number, so we're good to go. We're good to compare. I've got a 5 in the thousands and a 5 in the thousands. Those are the exact same, so now we're going to go to the hundreds place. Here I have a 5 in the hundreds place and a 3 in the hundreds place. Which one is the Gator going to eat? It's going to eat the 5 because it's bigger. So we're going to put that symbol here. I want you to think about what symbol would be eating it this way. What symbol would that be? What is that called? What words would make this sentence true? This number is bigger than this one. So what words need to go here? 5,533 is blank 5,333. It's greater than. That's because the 5 is greater than the 3, right? And the big number's over here. So this is your greater than symbol, okay? We have one more that we're going to do together. I want us to go slow, slow, slow for this because they have the same digits, but the order of the digits is mixed up, okay? You're going to see some numbers that are very similar sometimes, and the digits are going to be the exact same, but they're going to be mixed up. So you got to go slow and take it place by place. That's why I say you need to go place by place. You can't just look at the numbers and say, oh, that one's bigger, and move on. No, you need to slow it down, go digit by digit, and then you'll see which one the Gator's going to eat, okay? Last one, here we go. We have a 4-digit number and a 4-digit number. So now we're going to start in the thousands place. We've got a 4 and a 4. They're the same. So we move to the hundreds place. Good. I've got a 1 in the hundreds and a 1 in the hundreds. So we're going to move to the tens place. Good. I have a 1 and a 7. Finally, it's different. Okay. Which one is bigger? The 1 in the tens place or the 7 in the tens place? The 7. So that's the one the Gator's going to eat. Think to yourself, what symbol is going this way? It looks like an L. It's less than. It is the less than symbol because 4,117 is less than 4,171. Okay? So I hope this video helped explain some of comparing numbers. What you're going to do next is go complete your assignment. Make sure you do all your work for today, and I will see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.